I decided to make a guide to help a few people out, maybe reduce annoyance and stress, and save the security guard / greeter at Bayonne MVC from having a heart attack. He is not a people person, at least not anymore. The video is only for licensing. I don't know anything about the other processes. This is from my personal experience. I don't know what will happen as Jersey City reopens after COVID. Take it as a guide and not gospel. So my journey started when I went to the MVC near Journal Square, and they were closed for licensing. They only do vehicles, only handle vehicle registrations and things like that. But on the window of the building was the following picture. My wife and I decided to go to the Bayonne MVC. We had moved to New Jersey this year, so we had out-of-state licenses, and we both tried to get RealID licenses. We made it to the Bayonne MVC around 7:30 a.m. The line extended around the block. It was heartbreaking. I lost all hope in that moment. You're looking at it now, that's not even a quarter of it. It's like a football field. It's crazy how long this line is. In the line, there's a lot of confused and angry and annoyed people, hence this video. Just be prepared for that, a lot of grumbling. The office is open at 8 a.m. If you want to be near the front or even in the front half of the line when they open, you need to be there before 7:15. We stood in line and waited around 10 minutes before the greeter came out and gave us our ticket. He then instructed us to write our phone numbers on the back of the ticket. Our tickets were 231 and 232. There are only 274 of those tickets per day. If you don't get a ticket, you have to leave the line, and you don't get into the MVC that day. When you reach the front of the line, you hand your ticket over to the person working at the front door. They will input your telephone number into a machine. You will receive a text message confirming your appointment and giving you your appointment number, normally a letter and 3 digits. Once you have your text confirmation with your appointment number, you leave. You can't wait around. The guy chases you away, the greeter guy. You've got to wait wherever you're going to wait, go back to your office, go home, go for a coffee, depending on the time frame. When you receive a second text, that's when you head back to the MVC. When you receive your third and fourth text, that's when you walk up to the front door, tell them your appointment number, they'll check it and they'll let you in. And then you go through the MVC ID checking and data capturing and license issuing as normal. Our time in the line was 40 minutes, obviously it'll vary depending on where your ticket is, and the time for us until we received our text to return was 5 hours. Time from arriving at the DMV for the appointment to going inside, around 5 minutes. Time from going inside to completing the process, maybe an hour and a half. So you're looking at overall 7 hours of time, but the majority of that you're not spending at the MVC. So if you do some quick math with that, that's around 1.3 minutes per person in the line ahead of us. And so for a rule of thumb, you can maybe use that. So if you're at 100, it'll be 130 minutes, which is about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Rough estimate. Take a minute to look at the description below for the MVC FAQs about their COVID planning and how they operate during the COVID pandemic. And a link to the Jersey City RealID process is also there. They don't accept digitally signed and completed lease agreements as proof of residence if you're doing the RealID. We had a physical copy. I had a printed copy of this digital lease, but it needs to be the one that you put pen and paper to. Even though our letting agency doesn't do that, these guys demanded it has to be the one that you sign physically. They're not going to accept anything else. It's the MVC/DMV. It's not anybody's idea of a good time, but generally the staff are making a good show of it. They seem helpful, if not friendly. Some of them were friendly. But yeah, overall it's tedious and annoying, but it's far better than what I experienced earlier on trying to do the same process, where I had to stay in the line for 5 hours and then get rejected. I'd rather be able to go home, do whatever I'm doing, or go to work, do whatever I need to do, and then get a text and come back, than stay sustained in that line for hour after hour after tedious hour. Thanks guys, hope that was helpful. Give a like and a share, maybe a subscribe if you want to. Thanks.